What is up? So, what exactly does it mean when somebody says they offer indoor air quality? Is that good? Is that bad? I mean, honestly, you offer indoor air quality, good indoor air quality, bad indoor air quality? I'm going to explain to you exactly what Service Emperor offers when it comes to indoor air quality. So, we offer I'm just going to go down a list of items that we offer. Duct cleaning, pretty self-explanatory. We clean ductwork. We pull the grills off. We clean your ductwork. As long as it's decent ductwork that can be cleaned. There are times whenever we come to a duct system and it's so old and deteriorated that it just can't be cleaned anymore. And those systems, we can replace the ductwork. That's the second thing. We replace ductwork. When it comes to indoor air quality, we have to make sure that all your duct system is sealed, because most of the times your ductwork is in the attic. Sometimes it's underneath your house. So if it's not sealed, then it's going to suck in the dirty outside air, basically your attic air, which is hot. So we're conditioning the air during the summertime and then blowing that cold air into the attic, or sucking in the hot air. Sometimes it's 130-degree air and we're sucking it straight into the system. So sealing that ductwork, cleaning the ductwork, replacing ductwork, re-insulating ductwork, anything related to ductwork type things. Those are products that we offer, the services that we offer. We offer these services in Savannah area. So duct cleaning, we can do duct cleaning in Savannah. We go all the way up to Statesboro and Metter area. So air scrubbers, we also add air scrubbers to ductwork. So basically, air scrubber cleans the air as it passes by, which is similar to what a UV light does, but it's a little bit different. UV lights, we're going to focus those on the coil, the A coil, if you're familiar with that term, inside your air handler. That UV light, we're going to focus that the light on that A coil to kill any microbials that may be on that A coil, and so that's UV lights. And then once we actually kill all these microbials, they're still floating around in the air. So we'll install a 5-inch MERV 13 media filter, and we typically will install that filter at the air handler or the indoor unit. Sometimes you have a furnace, sometimes you have an air handler. Most commonly around this area is going to be an air handler with a heat pump. So we'll install that whole house air filter right there at the air handler. And the good thing about those filters are typically they only have to be changed out twice a year. Some homes that have like hardwood floors and 4 or 5 dogs and people that run in and out of the house, sometimes they have to be changed more often than that. But the good thing is with that filter, it's catching all of that dirt that's floating around the air. And it's, like I said, it's a MERV 13, so it's a really, really good filter. The dual ionizer air cleaners, they're similar to an air scrubber, works a little differently, but it's same principle. It cleans the air as it's passing by, kills any microbials, viruses, any kind of like flu type symptom stuff, bacteria. The way it works is it just kills that. It breaks down the protein on the outside of those cells, and then basically it can't live anymore because it has no protective protein on the outside of it. And with the dual ionizer, it actually is positive and negatively charged, and so they actually clump together and makes it heavy. So then it gets rid of, like, if you ever look out of a window on a sunny afternoon and you see stuff floating in the air, that's stuff that goes into your lungs and you're breathing that stuff in. And so the dual ionizer, it actually clumps those together and then makes them so heavy that they drop down into the air filter. So that's just a handful of things that we offer when it comes to duct cleaning and duct sealing and indoor air quality in general. But one of the biggest things with indoor air quality is you need to seal up the house, the actual home that you live in, because if you have a gaping hole, no matter how much we clean the duct system and clean the ductwork, you're still pulling in some dirt and debris from outside. So that's where attic sealing comes in. So sealing up your attic, we can do that for you. Insulation, providing extra insulation for your attic, even as far as going to spray foam the system. So we can spray foam the ductwork and spray foam your actual attic space. So if you have any questions about any of that stuff, don't hesitate to reach out to us. We'll send a service expert out to you to answer any questions you may have, or you can call me directly, and I'll answer any questions that you may have. And if there's anything that you might stump me with, I have a whole Rolodex of great industry experts that I could reach out to. So with that being said, my name is Tersh with Service Emperor, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. And if you'd like to visit our website, it's www.serviceemperor.com. Have a wonderful day.